Welcome to the Wisdom of the Zodiac summary of the full moons. Today's lesson will be taken from The Wisdom of the Zodiac, Volume 1 by Gita Saraydarian, and it will be taken from Chapter 22, titled Wesak, Greater Energy. As you know, the Wesak, or the Taurus full moon, is the second major full moon in the 12-month cycle. It is a very important time for all Ageless Wisdom students, because it is a time that we celebrate the coming together of the Christ and Buddha energies. Now, I'll be reading from page 309, first paragraph. The Wesak day is the first day of the new year for the hierarchy. That is why all the masters collect around Christ and celebrate the new year. They come to invoke energies, to assimilate these energies, and to use them for new plans and new purposes, because the contact of the Great One, the Buddha, initiates them into new aspirations, new challenges, and opens new visions. So this is a big paragraph. Read this again and again. It is really setting the note for that entire month's energies. So it is a time, we are told, that the great masters of wisdom gather together, and they receive great inspirations from the Lord Christ, who also receives great inspirations from the Lord Buddha. And it is a time where you will see in your life new visions, new hopes, new plans, new challenges will come into your life. And it will depend how you meet these, that the next 12 months or the rest of your life will look. It is a very important time, very serious time, and you might already be feeling its seriousness and importance at this time. So what does it mean when you have new aspirations, new challenges, and opens new visions? You are going to look for what is the next step in your life. If you are a young person, you might think next 5 years, next 10 years. Believe me, they go quickly. And it is very, very good to sit at this time and just say, where am I going? How do I want to get there? What are the challenges for that? What are my plans for the future? If you are mature in years, you might ask, what do I want to do until the end of this life? And then how do I want to come back next life? What are the preparations that I need to make? These are serious and very important questions, because what they will do is they will help you focus the essential from the non-essential in your life. Second paragraph. When a greater energy comes and contacts us, this is beautiful, the sleeping beauties, the great hope, and the great visions that are buried within our glamours, illusions, and Maya, and within our plan and purpose, just burst out and release themselves. This is so important, because it is telling you that you already have great beauties, great hope, and great visions inside of you. And what hides those things? They are what we call the deceptions, glamours, illusions, and Maya. And these are deceptions, or old ways and patterns of thinking of the physical level, emotional and mental bodies. They deceive you because they are mixed with truth and falsity. They are not completely clear and true. They could be misconceptions, misunderstandings, misrepresentations that you have taken as truth. So when that great energy comes, it's going to contact you and release that hidden beauty, the hidden vision in you. And when that's released, it pushes against the deceptions that you have. This is why at this time some people have great challenges and great difficulties. So the more deceptions and the thicker the walls of the deceptions, the harder it can get for us. But again, when you feel that, don't lose hope, because it means that you have a sleeping beauty inside of you and it wants to be released. Then we see something greater is being revealed within us. Find out what that is. Don't give up hope. When something is knocking on the doors of your consciousness, open your eyes and find out what is really going on. Don't just get angry and get frustrated. Find out what life is telling you. And we try to run after that beauty, after that greater thing that was within us, but not active. And you'll see that happening. It happens in my life. I see it it happens in many of students' lives and friends' lives. Something will happen, something will stir in them, and they may wake up for 1 minute. They may wake up for 5 or 10 minutes, or they might say, I'm going to start that new course, that new meditation lesson. I'm going to really put myself into discipline. And that might last for a little time, or it might be just the decision they have to make that will take them to the rest of their life. It is that kind of a powerful energy, and how you respond to it is all up to you. Now, the greater energy puts that seed into activity, so you can be sure that that seed inside of you is going to be inflamed. It is going to go into activity. You may not notice it, you may notice it a little bit, but really be observant at this time and see how you are being awakened to new possibilities in your life. This is not only true for the seeds of the vegetable kingdom, it is also true for human beings, and also even for the members of the hierarchy, the great masters. Let us not forget that they, the masters, are also travelers on the path of evolution. So everything in life is going to be stimulated at this time, because everything is evolving. It isn't just human beings, it's everything. Every part of life evolves and moves. Now today we have, this is page 310, the next page, we have a greater opportunity to expand our consciousness, because the whole atmosphere of the earth is charged with a tremendous power and energy. But we must have antennas and sensitive centers to draw within us and feel them and charge ourselves and turn them into active beauty, active expression. So the energy is going to be there. It is going to get powerful through Wesak time, and then it's going to start pulling back. So you have an opportunity, 5 days, 7 day, 10 day, take charge of your life and see what that energy is awakening in you. What is it doing to you? Now, what are you going to look for? You're going to look for 3 different ways that that energy is going to hit the shores of your life. And you may pull them in, think about them, and do something about them. That is all going to depend on your antenna. What is the antenna? In Asia's wisdom teachings, the antenna is sometimes called the Antakarana, the rainbow bridge, or the bridge. It's a beautiful concept that you take your thoughtful process, your meditative process, and you link with the next higher level of consciousness, next level, until you really spread your wings and have your antenna go to the highest levels of consciousness. Not only that, but your antenna can go to all the kingdoms in nature, to all life around you, as well as deep inside of you. This is the meaning of, many times we will see the blessings of north, south, east, west. This is the very, very esoteric meaning of that blessing, 4 corners. Okay, so what are the 3 energies? The 3 energies of Shambhala. The first one, discussed starting on page 310, is purification. Purification has different meanings for different periods in our life. So you're going to look what needs purification in your life. If you're pretty well set and disciplined emotionally, physically, mentally, let's take it to the next level. What kind of courage, what kind of steps do you need to move to the next level of your consciousness, of your service, of your understanding, even of your meditation and study process? What is the purification that is needed? Only you know, because you are the only one who knows what is inside of you and how you relate to all of life around you. Now look at the definition of purification given here. That is very, very esoteric actually. The bottom of page 310. What is purification? It means to adapt your physical, emotional, and mental life to the note of the spiritual triad. Now what is the spiritual triad? Spiritual triad is a configuration in our higher consciousness. It's called the triad because it consists of 3 points of light, and they are the points of divine will, divine love, and divine truth. This is what you are trying to reach into. That is what is giving a keynote to your life. So purification in its highest sense means to tune in with that spiritual triad, okay, to the divine love note in your life, to the divine truth in your life, to the divine will in your life. This is the keynote that you're going to try to tune into. Excuse me. Now, the second energy that we are going to work on through this energy of the Vesak, it's also called the energy of Shambhala, is the energy of destruction. This is really a painful word to think about sometimes, but I thought of it as something like, let's say you live at the bottom of a mountain and it rains, and the rain just comes straight down that mountain in a river of rushing rocks and debris. And that river, that water just pushes all the debris out of your way. Now, can you see how when that energy comes into your life, you can put all the debris of your life right in the way of that energy and let it clean it out. Destroy the things that hold you back. There is going to be a time in everybody's life, I promise you, when you will say, I cannot stand that anymore. I cannot stand these habits, these regrets, these old ideas that hold me back. I'm going to turn a new leaf. And that is really a very strong and powerful decision that you make, and it is very destructive. What is it going to destroy? Not the essence in you. It is going to destroy what is not you. The bottom of page 313. The destructive energy of Shambhala, first of all, attacks your past, if you let it. Okay? We hold on to our past. We hold on to it, we identify with it, and imagine how much room it takes in our life, and all the energy it takes in our life. And everything we think about, feel about, talk about, is all from the past. Now, let's say you let that river of Taurus energy or Vesak energy come into your life, and you let that river remove those past things that are outworn already, they're old already from your life. What happens? You make room for the new. You have room now to think of new things in your life. So you have made space for the new, for the future, for the new visions. Now let's go to the third way that Vesak energy comes, and it is called, the third energy is organization. This is from the bottom of page 317. That energy is going to organize. It is organizing our visions, our aspirations, our centers, our bodies. All initiates all over the world, making them a tremendous unified mechanism through which a greater life can pour to the world. Isn't that beautiful? It is beautiful. So you're going to say, what do I have to organize in my life where that energy comes in and I will be even more together, knowing where to go, how to serve, how to choose the most essential in my life. You're going to really think about that, because I know in my life I waste a lot of time sometimes thinking about this or that, or wasting time, and think, if I didn't waste that time, what else I can do? You see, so you're going to take it at your own level. Do you need to organize your closet, your desk, your emotional baggage, your mind? Does it need to be organized? Do you need to really stick to that meditation course at this point in your life? Well, that's going to organize your mind. You're going to start thinking better, more clearly, more beautifully. So look at what it says on the page of 318 at the bottom. At every Vesak full moon, there's a tremendous change in the ashrams. Ashrams are the little committees, the little groupings of the great wisdom masters. There's ebb and flow like an ocean. There's reorganization, movement, replanning, rethinking going on. And you're going to do the same thing in your own level, in a microcosm. Everything now is organized, destroyed, purified, and higher levels yet. Why is that? Because at every change, before every change can take place, there needs to be purification, destruction of anything that's in the way, and reorganization, so that you face that new phase in your life as a new person. You cannot approach a new phase in your life with old baggage. Okay? If that's a lesson you can take from this lesson, remember that you cannot go forward on a new project, a new vision, a new challenge, a new place for your life carrying your old baggage. Some of it has to go. Keep the good stuff, but get rid of stuff that you don't need. Like a big ocean wave, it teaches us and challenges us to follow the same steps. Vesak energy brings greater visions, new plans, new organization to face things. new ways and means to express the visions and purpose and put our home in order. Our home, our own life, our own bodies, our office, our home, our relationships, our families. Everything needs to go into order. Now let me see what else I should read for you. That is really, really beautiful. Yes. Page 324, bottom and top of 325. This is such a beautiful, beautiful passage. So during this time of Vesak, when we charge ourselves with the energy of Shambhala, that is the central will or purpose energy that comes to the planet, our flame will be increased. What is your flame? That is your energy, your loving heart, your purposeful dedication in your life to everything that is important for you, whether it is your own health and well-being, your family, your children, your business, and the world at large. We are all responsible to give back to the world what we get from the world every minute. Look what we get from the world every single minute, the air, the beauty of the gardens and the trees. So these are things that are given to us and we can give them back. So our flame is increased when we energize ourselves with that energy. Our radioactivity will be increased, and all over the world, millions of people are now absorbing that energy and becoming flames. Do we need that in this world? You bet we do. If even in a little degree, it doesn't matter. Every single speck of light that you can add to the world with your thinking, with your striving, with your beauty, adds to the wealth and the tapestry of the world. The flame is increasing. Only this flaming process, this radioactivity process, will prevent the destruction of the human race. Isn't that important? That is why it is so important that during Vesak we be charged. In Vesak we start the process of three things: purification, destruction of everything that stands in the way, and organization. All right, these are things you're going to think about. This is a beautiful chapter, about 18 or so pages. I suggest that you take time during these 5 or 7 days, and really, if you have the time, do a 7-day study, meditation, and observation. And put these 3 questions in your mind. Number 1, what needs to be purified? Wherever you want it, from the most mundane physical level to the most sublime spiritual levels. Second, what needs to be destroyed in your life? This isn't just plastering, this is removing. It's very powerful, so you have to really, really consider what you want destroyed in your life and removed forever in your life, so it doesn't bother you anymore. There's nothing left that is going to be bothering you anymore. And the third one is organization. So you're going to think of what is in your life that is most needing organization right now. And if you think esoterically about these 3 energies, you will see that they have a very important place in your life, in your growth and your evolutionary process. So now, let us do a beautiful, beautiful meditation. I'm going to take this from chapter 26, pages 365 to 366. It is absolutely beautiful. Let's go ahead and do it together. I will guide you, and if any time you want to stop the video and think more deeply, write your thoughts, ponder more deeply, go ahead and do that during this meditation. So we will begin with close your eyes and relax and put a smile on your face. We will say the great invocation together, and then I will guide you in a visualization. And then when we are done with the visualization and meditation, I will say 2 mantras. I would like you to repeat it after me. Okay? So close your eyes. Sit up straight. Take a deep breath. And let all your troubles just wait for you. Put them outside. Let's begin with the great invocation. And at this time, think of thousands and thousands of people all over the world saying the invocation with you, asking for divine light and love and willpower to come into the minds and hearts and lives of people everywhere. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Now visualize a sphere of light, milky white in color. Take your time and visualize the sphere of light. Slowly enter the light and be that light. Let your body, emotions, and mind melt into the light. Say, I am the light. Now slowly come out of the light and stand and let light come from your hands. Your heart. Your eyes. And send blessings to the entire planet. Say, I bless the world with love. Divine grace. And beauty. Radiate light from your hands, your eyes, your heart, especially to places that are suffering, people who have been hurt and need your blessings. Think for a few minutes how and where you can shine your light. You can move all over the world or focus on one particular place that needs your attention and healing right now. Repeat after me the beautiful mantra, and as we say it, visualize millions of people all over the world and how we are all one. The sons of men are one, and I am one with them. I seek to love, not hate. I seek to serve and not exact due service. I seek to heal, not hurt. Let pain bring due reward of light and love. Let the soul control the outer form, and life and all events, and bring to light the love which underlies the happenings of the time. Now when we say this last phrase, radiate your light even more strongly. Let vision come and insight. Let the future stand revealed. Let inner union demonstrate. Outer cleavages be gone. Let love prevail. Let all men love. Repeat after me the prayer of the new group of world servers. May the power of the one life pour through the group of all true servers. May the love of the one soul characterize the lives of all who seek to aid the great ones. May I fulfill my part in the one work with self-forgetfulness, harmlessness, and right speech. One more time, radiating your light. Let's say one more Om. Thank you for joining me, and I wish you a most blessed and most enlightening Wesak experience. I hope you take the time to meditate and read this beautiful chapter, do this meditation, and as you do it, think of all your brothers and sisters all over the world doing the same thing at the same time. Join together with me in our group here when we celebrate Wesak at our annual conference. And we send loving and joyful greetings to everyone in the world. Thank you for being with me, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.